What up, y'all? My name's Shosko, and today I want to talk about my first day of barber college. If y'all don't know, yes, I did sign up for barber college maybe a week and a half ago or something like that. And today, it's been a very pleasant experience. Now, I'm gonna get into all the details and everything, but first I want to show y'all what barber college I'm attending. Yeah, we got a little gown, we got a little outfit, white or black shirts, dark pants or jeans or khaki type shit. Yeah, professional shit. Let me go grab the rest of the uniform. Alright, so this is the uniform. This is the barber college I chose to go to. Phipps Academy of Barbering. Bang bang, just like that. Before this, in 2022, I was attending Larry's Barber College, the one out in Joliet, and to be 100 with you, that school really wasn't for me, bro. And I'm gonna get into the reasons as to why I like Phipps as opposed to Larry's, at least at this juncture. It's my first day. Keep that in mind. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. But Larry's Barber College, man, like the first day I went there, I had registered to that particular school late. But the first day we were on the floor for maybe 30 minutes or something like that. And we were just going through scissor work, scissor and comb work. You know, we had a person with Caucasian hair, a mannequin with Caucasian hair, straight hair, wavy hair, and we just trimmed the ends of it. At Larry's Barber College on the first day. Then the rest of the day, because I was going full time at Larry's back in 22. The rest of the day we was in the classroom doing book work. I know we got a licensing test to pass at the end of it, but come on, man, I want to have some fun. This is why I became a barber. What's so serious for? The licensing, the getting, the finishing, the getting the certificate and all that stuff. But Phipps, when I walked in, man, they laid the ground rules. They gave me some papers and everything, a book, the garment, the uniform, and all that stuff. They gave me the rundown, and then immediately afterwards, I was out on the floor practicing on the mannequin. Immediately, we was learning about. Hold on, I got it right here. All the rules to the fade game and stuff. Like they was getting down what they was teaching. Not sponsored by Jan Sport, not at all. I don't know. I'm gonna just tell you what the first thing we did today was and what we was learning. I learned what a line of D was. A line of D. I know it sounds like a football term. It might have stemmed from it, but I don't know. Line of demarcation. I asked the teacher, I was like, what does that mean? Like line of division or something? Close. Line of demarcation. Where you start your fade. And then here's the steps to the fade. We had learned the light fade, the ball fade, and order of blades. And I mean, I caught on at a mediocre pace, but nonetheless, I learned stuff my first day. Like not just book work. I was out on the floor. It was like four and a half hours of being out on the floor working with the clippers and the scissors and the combs and stuff. Then for like an hour and a half, 2 hours or something like that, we was in the classroom doing book work, and I really enjoyed that. But let me get into, hold on a second, let me get into some of the drama that occurred on my first day. So, you know me, I'm okay type of sociable type of guy. It's somewhat kind of, not really, but you know, I was getting along with the dudes in there. I talked to the girl. It's like one girl at the time I'm attending and stuff. You know, she kind of plump. She brown skin, a little dark skin, little thing, kind of plump. She kind of look like Fiona from Shrek, but she look good to me. Shit, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, dog. Like, but yeah. Anyway, I pulled her to the side. I hollered at her near the sinks and everything like that, and I was, you know, I was spitting game. You know, like, all right. Damn, there was another part I wanted to tell y'all, but you know, I was spitting game and everything. I was like, you know, I could be your man, woo, this, that, and the third, all that stuff, talking all that good shit. And she had basically really just kind of brushed me off just a little bit. She does this to to the other dude too that I'm gonna tell you about, but she was like, oh yeah, I like that. I might be interested because I had said something like, oh, we should go out sometime, you know, we should make this a little thing. She was like, yeah, possibly. I might like that. You know, she said something like that. So, you know, I kind of cut the conversation there for like 20 seconds. And then me, the girl, and it don't matter what the name is. Don't ask for her name because I could barely remember. It's some hood shit. But it's fucking beautiful. I don't give a fuck what the fuck y'all say. She might watch this if I really get up in there. I'm gonna let y'all know the rest of the story. But me, the girl and the instructor that went into the class, she was taking the test and reviewing for the test and everything. The instructor was helping her. I was asking the instructor questions and all that shit. And next thing I know, the instructor seemed like he was throwing a little bit of game, and I wasn't catching on to it at first. And this motherfucker had walked past me talking to the young lady, throwing game at her when I was telling y'all about me talking to her at the sinks. This motherfucker started throwing a little bit of game, and I'm like, hold on a second, player. Hold on a second. And then basically I was like, alright, bro. In my mind, this is what I'm thinking. I'm like, alright, hold on. And I just buzz out saying, I could put my number in your phone. It's sitting right here next to me, charging next to me, and this dude look confused as fuck. And I'm like, I wanted to bust out laughing so bad, but I held it in for. Anyway, they went on to study, and he throwing some slick shit and shit. I asked him a question. I was like, what's these called? What are these terms called I'm doing in the book? It was obviously vocabulary. Like, I was doing vocabulary at the time. But I didn't know what it was called and shit. And he gave me the runaround woo-woo, and then next thing I know, this motherfucker like, I ain't gonna say what he said, because I don't want to get nobody in trouble in case they ever watch these videos, but dude saying some shit, I'm like, this motherfucker just trying to nab my bitch. and then when he was throwing game at her and stuff, and then this other dude up in the place, another instructor, he talked to her a little bit. All the dudes kind of talk to her and everything, and I'm like, hold on a second. Hold on, this bitch getting play. Hold up. My bitch is getting play, y'all. Goddamn. But it's just to be had when there's like mostly dudes and then a very limited number of women. But anyway, I'm trying to get up in there. And then early this morning, I was talking to my psychiatrist. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to go. Because if y'all see, go to my community page and everything, you would basically see that I was doubting myself and everything and really talking myself out of going. I was telling my psychiatrist, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go. This, that, the third. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen, all this stuff. And she like basically The decision is yours. Woo woo, this, that, and the third, and all that shit. So, but let me tell you how I ended up going. I had told her that I was off CBD. I had been off CBD oil, not like on CBD oil, but like I had quit. Hello. What the fuck that was? I just answered the fucking phone. But I had stopped smoking CBD oil, my pen and everything. I had stopped smoking that, stopped smoking reefer for about 3 days and stuff. So quite naturally, I had became very nervous when I wasn't smoking and everything, and anxious and all that stuff. So, and I told her, she's like, oh, good, good, good. And then after that conversation, when I had turned the television on, I had seen something about people getting up and living their lives, the whole family. It was Walton's Mountain, all them kids and the white family and shit. And they was doing shit for the community and going their own ways and finding their lives. And I was like, I want to do that. This is why I wanted to be a barber, because I wanted to work. I wanted to extend my work into old age. This is something you could do at an old age. So, and that's what I was thinking about. But anyway, to sum it up, before I went in, I had took 3 hits of my pen. Let me tell you, I was feeling so damn good. I drove up there early, got there early, smoked me some tobacco and shit. I was all good, baby. But anyway, that's the video. A little drama had occurred and whatnot. But hey, it's just to be expected when you messing with a PIM pig. Let me stop, man. But anyway, man, if you liked the video and if you cared about my story or it helps you in any way, make sure to like the video. If you liked the video, like, comment, please subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Deuces, yeah. Hold on, is there anything else I forgot? Boom, boom, boom. Well, let me show you the book. This is the book. This is not my book. This is not my book. But my book's coming. I guess they just want to see if I'm going to keep showing up or something like that. However they do it. But my book's coming. I'm going to write my name in my book. And I got homework to do. I got laundry to fold. I got a whole life to do. That's why I'm going to school part-time. Deuces! Hi! Oh, and just to add, I gave her my number while I was cleaning the toilets. I'm in there, phone. Oh!